The roots of the quadratic equation x squared minus x plus 2 equal to 0 are alpha and beta. Prove that for a, 1 all over 1 plus alpha squared plus 1 all over 1 plus beta squared is equal to negative a half. B, 1 all over 1 plus alpha squared times 1 all over 1 plus beta squared is equal to a half. Hence, form a quadratic equation whose roots are 1 all over 1 plus alpha squared and 1 all over 1 plus beta squared. Take solution. First, we are going to start by comparing the quadratic equation. Comparing the given quadratic equation x squared minus x plus 2 equal to 0 with the general form of a quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. If we compare, our a will be equal to a is the coefficient of x squared, which is 1. B is the coefficient of x, which is negative 1. And c is the constant term, which is 2. Next, we need to start by finding the sum of roots, which is alpha plus beta. The sum of roots of the quadratic equation, we know it is given by negative b over a. And this is simply equal to negative, the value of b is negative 1. Then we divide by a, which is 1. This will give us negative is positive. 1 divided by 1 remains 1. Next, we need the product of roots. The product of roots, alpha times beta, is simply equal to c over a, which is equal to c is 2 all over a, which is 1. This will be equal to 2. We have the sum of roots and the product of roots. Now, if we take the first part of the question, we have to prove that 1 on 1 plus alpha squared plus 1 on 1 plus beta squared is equal to negative a half. First thing, we are going to start by finding the LCM of their denominators. The LCM is simply 1 plus alpha squared times 1 plus beta squared as such. 1 plus alpha squared times 1 plus beta squared divided by 1 plus alpha squared gives us 1 plus beta squared times 1, it remains 1 plus beta squared plus 1 plus alpha squared times 1 plus beta squared divided by 1 plus beta squared. 1 plus beta squared will strike off 1 plus beta squared. We'll be left with 1 plus alpha squared times 1 remains 1 plus alpha squared. This is simply equal to 1 plus 1 gives us 2 plus alpha squared plus beta squared all over. We are going to expand the denominators. 1 times 1 remains 1. 1 times beta squared plus beta squared. We go to alpha squared times 1 plus alpha squared plus alpha squared times beta squared gives alpha squared beta squared as such. This will simply be equal to 2 plus alpha squared plus beta squared all over 1 plus beta squared plus alpha squared is the same as alpha squared plus beta squared plus alpha squared times beta squared can be expressed as alpha beta all this squared. Next, we have to find alpha squared plus beta squared in terms of alpha plus beta and alpha times beta. If we make use of this, alpha plus beta, all this squared, the expansion is simply alpha squared plus, we take 2 times alpha times beta plus 2 alpha beta plus beta squared. Then, if we make alpha squared plus beta squared the usual formula, alpha squared plus beta squared will simply be equal to, we are going to carry 2 alpha beta to the left hand side, and this will give us alpha plus beta, all this squared minus 2 alpha beta as such. We are going to replace alpha squared plus beta squared at the numerator and at the denominator with alpha plus beta squared minus 2 alpha beta. This will give us 1 all over 1 plus alpha squared plus 1 all over 1 plus beta squared to be equal to 2 plus, we are going to replace alpha squared plus beta squared with alpha plus beta, all this squared minus 2 alpha beta, all over, at the denominator we have 1 plus, we are going to replace alpha squared plus beta squared with alpha plus beta, all this squared minus 2 alpha beta plus alpha beta, all this squared. This will simply be equal to 2 plus, we know the sum of roots alpha plus beta is 1 plus 1 squared minus 2 times the product of roots alpha times beta is 2. We divide by 1 plus the sum of roots alpha plus beta is 1 squared minus 2 times the product of roots alpha beta is 2 plus alpha times beta, all this squared, that means 2 squared. Next we have to simplify. This will be equal to 2 plus 1 squared remains 1. Negative 2 times 2 gives us negative 4. Then we divide by 1 plus 1 squared is 1. Negative 2 times 2 gives negative 4 plus 2 squared, which is 4. This will simply be equal to 2 plus 1 gives us 3 minus 4 negative 1 all over 1 plus 1 gives 2. 2 minus 4 gives us negative 2. Negative 2 plus 4 gives us 2. This will give us negative a half, which is what we are to prove. This is it. We move now to B. For B, we have to find the product, that is 1 plus alpha squared times 1 plus beta squared. We have to show that this product is equal to a half. This will simply be equal to, we are multiplying two fractions, multiplying the numerators, 1 times 1 remains 1 all over 1 plus alpha squared times 1 plus beta squared as such. This will simply be equal to 1 all over, we perform the expansion of the denominator. This will simply be equal to, remember we have done this in the first part, 1 plus alpha squared plus beta squared plus alpha beta all this squared. Next, we are going to replace alpha squared plus beta squared with alpha plus beta all that squared minus 2 alpha beta. This will simply be equal to 1 all over 1 plus alpha squared plus beta squared. We are going to replace it with alpha plus beta all this squared minus 2 alpha beta plus we take alpha beta all this squared as such. This will simply be equal to 1 all over 1 plus alpha plus beta is 1 squared minus 2 times alpha times beta is 2 plus alpha times beta is 2 squared. This will be equal to 1 all over 1 plus 1 squared is 1. Negative 2 times 2 gives negative 4 plus 2 squared gives us 4. This will simply be equal to 1 all over 1 plus 1 gives us 2. 2 minus 4 gives us negative 2. Negative 2 plus 4 gives us 2, which is a half. What we are to prove. You can see, this is it. The next part of the question is asking us, has form a quadratic equation whose roots are 1 all over 1 plus alpha squared and 1 all over 1 plus beta squared. First, we know the new equation is given by, we are going to take x squared minus the sum of new roots times x plus the product of new roots is equal to 0. That is, this will give us x squared minus the sum of new roots. Remember, we showed that the sum of these two roots is equal to negative a half, and the product of these two roots is equal to a half. We are going to insert them here. This will give us x squared minus negative a half x plus the product of new roots, which is a half, is equal to 0. Next, we are going to multiply all through this equation by 2. The reason why we are multiplying all through this equation by 2 is simply because we want to eliminate the 2's at the denominators. This will give us 2x squared. Negative negative becomes positive. We have plus here. If we take 2 times a half, it gives us 1. 1 times x remains x plus 2 times a half gives us 1 is equal to 0 times 2 gives us 0, comma, is the equation with roots 1 all over 1 plus alpha squared and 1 all over 1 plus beta squared. We underline the equation. We are done with the solution of the question. If in case you have any worries, feel free to drop your questions at the comment section. Please like the video, share and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much for watching.